And welcome to the primary suite that I know your secret VIP celebrity client will love. Hey everybody, what's up? If you're new to my channel, my name is Chris Klemens, or if you're one of my Clementines, welcome back to the dysfunction that is my channel. Say hello to the newest Oppenheim agent.
Buy my shirt.
Buy my shirt.
Buy my hat. Buy it all.
Get your f***ing ass up
And join my Patreon. No, like, there's no way you could pay me to sit in an office with those kinds of desks. So it is absolutely no secret that I am a garbage trash whore. And as a self-proclaimed garbage trash whore, I love garbage trash TV, which just means I love watching reality television. Now, if you don't know, season 6 of Selling Sunset just came out, and I watched it in like a day and a half. Turns out the flu really carves out some time in your schedule. And then, like, as the Dayquil and other things sort of hit all at once, it hit me. Why have I never talked about the fashion on Selling Sunset? No, it like is its own Met Gala theme. Oh my god, that would be amazing, a Selling Sunset themed Met Gala. Anyways, I thought it would be fun to do one of my typical outfit roasts, but instead of for an award show or a red carpet or something, what if we did it for season 6 of Selling Sunset? There might be spoilers, so if I spoil something, yeah, there's your warning. I was really trying to like sum up in one word the Selling Sunset fashion, but just like selling a house on a busy road for $80 million, it's impossible. I'm looking at you, Davina. Oh my god, I'm just such an avid stan of this show. I know it is like literally so produced. Oh, but I just can't get enough. Also, Netflix, hi, would love to host that reunion because with all due respect to Tan France, that one wasn't it. I swear I'll ask the good questions, I'll be respectful, maybe not to Nicole. Anyways, I tried to scour the internet for outfit pictures from this season because you can't screenshot on Netflix. So sit down, get comfy, and let's judge some outfits. Obviously with any fashion roast, I'm just having fun. If you're upset at what I say, it's probably because it's right. Ew, that was like so Republican of me. Also, if any of the women from the Oppenheim group are watching and would love a personal shopper / stylist, I would do that. I'm down. These are in no particular order, but first up we have Brie in this little denim number. If someone asked me to guess where she was going, I would probably say Coachella. I don't think it would be a broker's open. The top, I'm not gonna lie, looks a little homemade DIY, which is nothing wrong with that, but Brie doesn't give me DIY. You know? Next up we have Mary and Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice! I truly will never understand this suit jacket. It is so bold. And when I say bold, I wanted to say insane. I was gonna knock her hair, but considering her workload that was put on her plate from her boss, just so that he could go f his girlfriend with a 21-year age difference. Mary, you do your hair how you like. You deserve that. Next up we have Brie again. Her shirt looks how my under regions look in whitey tighties. Just two round objects sagging in some white fabric. I will say I really do like Brie. I thought I was not gonna like her, mostly because she looks like a black-haired Christine. I love that she could have just worn like a button-down shirt, but instead she's like, let's sell this house. Let's show some midriff. Yeah, this doesn't do much for me, nor would I really buy a house if someone came dressed like this. Next up we have Chelsea Lasconi. I literally cannot stop doing her accent. I will say it, Chelsea is probably my favorite style-wise in this show right now. And by that I just mean she knows how to put a look together that isn't leggings or a bikini. I have to say I really like this look. That being said, as a realtor, if she were wearing a skirt instead of shorts, I think it would be much more like professional. I feel like a boomer when I'm saying this. Like, I don't actually care, but like in terms of being a real estate agent, and if someone showed up to a broker's open in like little knitted booty shorts, I would be like, okay, so I would have worn my knitted booty shorts. I really do like this outfit, and she was wearing like chunky white Valentino shoes, which I thought added to the look. All right, just like any cheese board I make, this is a lot of Brie. This was her first look on the season, and this outfit brings up something I think about a lot when I watch this show. So like when we see their ginormous commission and then they're wearing a Chanel lookalike but not a Chanel, I'm like, what is the truth? I think she looks great. I think this is honestly one of the more professional outfits that I have seen this season. I am pretty over the tiny handbag trend. Next up we have Emma and Chrishell. They look like a gender reveal. I think that was actually a joke that was made on the episode, so scratch that. For a broker's open on the beach, yeah, like, okay, I can see a realtor pulling up in this in 2023. They definitely both look basic, but I mean, they look cute and happy to be here. These honestly aren't the craziest outfits that have been on the show, so I'll take it. Next up we have Brie again. I remember seeing this outfit when I watched the episode. They showed like this much of it and I loved it because it had this dramatic shaping and architecture. And then I saw the rest of it and was in fact so baffled. I was so baffled. Like, I so get the vibe that she was trying to achieve, but do we need the giant silver pipes? Just makes it look kind of Halloween costumey, like I'm dressing as a Maleficent. Oh my god, do you think that this was a past Halloween Maleficent costume? Selling Sunset Maleficent Gate busted wide open. Next up we have Chelsea again, and she is wearing this in Palm Springs. I know I'm gonna get shit for this. I loved this look. Now I know this wasn't to a broker's open, so the professionality out the window. Listen, I know they're on like a little coworker bonding trip in Palm Springs and that this is totally impractical for Palm Springs, but like she looks good. I love the texture, the liveliness of it, or I guess since it's fur on the boots, maybe not liveliness of it. I genuinely like this look. I really do. Next up we have Brie in a little lilac suit with a purple off-white bodycon shirt. In the context of being a real estate agent, I think it's pretty. I think it looks very current and fashionable mixed with professional. The hair thing, I wish she committed all the way down the ponytail or not at all. Other than that, I think she killed it. Next up we have Brie, and I know people are probably gonna hate this. This is like exactly what these women should be wearing. And now I just realized that I'm like a white man telling women how to dress. Heard that one loud and clear. I was thinking watching this season that I wish these women would wear like a Margiela or a Rick Owens jacket. But what I mean is, for a position of a real estate agent, I'm not saying you like have to cover all your skin, but making smart, fashionable choices like this, I think is so brilliant. This gives me such a Margiela vibe. I do like the bun, but the bangs and the support beams, it's a lot. You know, especially with how bold the jacket is. Next up we have Chelsea in this Diesel number, and I love it. I love it. See, like, she buys and wears the pieces. This is like Diesel runway. I think this looks phenomenal on her. Her hair goes with the vibe perfectly. She is serving see you next Tuesday on a silver platter. And may I say, I am eating it up. And that was my attempt at a British accent. Next up we have Chelsea, and this dress is like, I don't hate it, and it like works with her skin tone and everything. It just feels like a bathing suit cover-up I would see someone wearing on like vacation. Like, she looks great, and honestly, once again, it is actually a professional enough looking outfit comparatively speaking to the other outfits. Jesus, oh my god. This one's like fine for me, you know? It's nothing crazy, but she definitely still is in the higher of rankings compared to what is to come. Next up we have Chrishell, and oh my god, just like that, we have one of the outfits I was talking about. Oh, Chrishell, I am at the point where I like you, but your fashion choices, doll. I understand you're going through things that aren't a phase, mom, but I am praying to God that this dress is a phase. Oh my god, that belt. This altogether is just... This was an outfit for the first scene of season 6, that's for sure. Next up we have Chrishell, and I think this is at Palm Springs, if I remember correctly. She's got this like little boho knitted bikini cover on. I don't hate this, honestly. If anything, I hate these sunglasses that she keeps wearing this season. I think it's nice. I think it's cute for Palm Springs. Really, it's not an offensive look, and I'll take it. Next up, we have an Emma and Chrishell duo. I have to say, I love Chrishell's outfit. It looks like denim patchwork, but it's all printed onto the dress like it's the fabric. And I really love it. I love all the colors and the textures. I don't know if I love the cut of it, but I think that's more of a problem with the dress. I think she looks great. There, I said it. Then we have Emma, and I honestly, compared to some of her other outfits, I really don't hate this one either. Did she probably purchase this from Revolve 100%? It's nothing crazy, but she like knows her lane. Next up we have Chrishell, and this was the last episode of the season. I don't love this dress at all. At all. At all. A lot of these agents like classier, more fancy, elevated looks, often I find are a miss. And this one is not an exception. It just looks like a prom dress, which is fine. But then I see the commissions y'all are making, and I'm like, I know that you could at least get like a good Rick Owens gown. It's just not my favorite, and the more I look at it, it looks like an all black Confederate flag. Next up we have Emma, and this is in the final episode as well, and I honestly think she looks great. For a broker's open, there is a lot of underboob. Maybe I need to go to a broker's open because maybe I'm the one not understanding. I do think this dress is incredibly flattering on her. She looks phenomenal. I'm unsure of what the attire for a broker's open really is. Next up we have Emma, and this was like her opening credits walk. I don't know why for an opening credit she decided to wear Lululemon, but she did, and just like all of us, we have to live with our choices. If I decided to start watching Selling Sunset at season 6, and this is the first I saw, she looks like a Pilates teacher that comes with some of these houses rather than a real estate agent. The color's fun, and once again we've got some under boob. How fun is that? Next up we have Emma just walking into the office. Isn't this what you wear to work? This one definitely shocked me, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just thinking of like literally all my friends who would get fired if they wore this to work. I'm really just so confused about it, especially if my bosses were two bald garden gnomes. I just am so confused that this was in the running. Like, I know I sound like a f***ing boomer. I hear it. Am I a boomer? I can't be a boomer. Am I a boomer? Am I a boomer? Next up we have Emma at her broker's open. I think this was like the first episode. Once again, she looks great. Once again, this is a work event. I mean, this really looks like an outfit you could buy at a sex shop. I'm not even kidding. This looks like some dominatrix bondage ass shit. I really just also don't love this dress. It does make her empanadas look good, I will say that. I just think the fringe should be like black silk to calm the rest of this down. It's a lot of weaving and strapping and trapezing. I'm very confused by it. Next up we have Emma in this little green two-piece set. I really like this long skirt. I think it's really flattering. The top is just a bikini, and once again, if my realtor showed up in a bikini, I would be so confused. Like, that is honestly equivalent to a sports bra. If you're like a real estate agent, please let me know if like this is how people dress and maybe I'm just really f***ing stupid and ignorant. Next up we have Heather, and I really loved this dress. It was giving very much like a Loewe vibe. I really liked the cut, I liked the pattern and the colors. It's not really flattering in this photo because she's pregnant trying to get up from a chair, but once again it was one of the only ones I could find. Next up we have Heather in this little pink dress. I have friends who would like wear this out to a club. Something tells me she also has worn this out to a club. I'm really confused about this at a professional event. That being said, I think I'm just sounding like a broken record. Next up we have Heather, and this was her baby shower look, and I thought that this was really beautiful. I loved the lace and the blue. I really thought the colors and the textures and everything was so beautiful. I thought it made her look gorgeous. I really gotta say, she wore a lot of dresses like this season, and I loved them on her. Next up we have Heather, and this is another one of those kinds of dresses that I was talking about that are kind of longer and more formal but have texture to them. This isn't the most groundbreaking dress I've ever seen, but I think it really works. Especially as a pregnant woman, I think this works so well. I think she looks gorgeous. I really gotta say, no complaints on this one. She ate. In fact, she ate for 2. Next up we have Mary, and this was her title sequence outfit. I really have to say I love this color and I love this whole outfit. I think it looks very professional, yet still very fashion forward. I will say I kind of wish she went with like some maybe chunky Bottega silver hoops. But honestly, for Mary, I think this is pretty good. Next up we have Mary, and Mary, Jesus, and Joseph. I really need to know if she based the whole outfit around the bag because I'm pretty sure that's what happened. This just gives me girl out of college, applying for her first job, got her entire wardrobe from Topshop. Once again, nothing wrong with that, but once again, as a realtor making 7 figures, I just can't imagine wearing this to have a serious convo with my boss. This is like what I imagine someone wearing on vacation to like Italy, not to like a construction site of 2 condos. This is Mary's Palm Springs girls trip bonding outfit, and what a decision this was. With the top and bottom set, I see like the whole Versace vibe for Palm Springs. I get it. I understand that she probably picked this bag because there was some purple in the fabric. However, there is so much more lime green in the outfit, and lime green and purple together. This is just a lot. I do think it fits this like Palm Springs vibe, but it's just a mess to me. Honestly, I think I figured it out. It's that they are putting a lot of thought and effort into their outfits, and I'm just confused why this was the thought and effort. I think that only sounded here. Next up we have Nicole, the longest member of the Oppenheim group, but new to this show. Honestly, I think this outfit, it's not groundbreaking, but I think it looks good. It's flattering. I don't love like the little Pillsbury Doughboy hat sleeve puff, but all in all, I think this is kind of where Nicole peaked. Next up we have Mary, and once again, Mary, Jesus, and Joseph. Oh my God! I honestly don't know what to say about this look because there is, in fact, so much going on. She's got like a crop top that's like a bra, but it's also like a jacket. She's got pants that are like a dress, but also is that a parachute? This is how I imagine myself landing in LA the first time, singing like, hopped off the plane at LAX with a dream in my cardigan. Like, this is exactly how I thought I looked. Next up we have Mary in this little pearl beaded jacket. I will say I think this is interesting. I want to look at it more. It kind of gives a Balmain kind of feel. I think we all know what I'm gonna knock, and it is the bang bang bang, is anyone home? Like, you already have the jacket doing the work. Let the hair rest. Tie that shit up. Next up we have Amanza, and Jesus Christ, Amanza, what? Here's the thing I really like Amanza. Here's another thing I really don't understand 96% of the things she wears. This is definitely towards the top of that I do not understand list. The necklace is... the dress, I don't even think I need to say a single thing about it. The dress could not be more confusing. The sunglasses and the purse, I mean, it's literally, oh my God, this is just such a disjointed outfit. It's really crazy. I really do love Amanza, but come on, Amanza, even you have to be for real. Next up we have Mary, and this was the final episode for the Brokers Open. And once again, I can see that thought and energy was put into this outfit. I will say I love the red velvet. I love the gloves. I do like the drapery on the arms. When it gets to the body, it just looks sloppy. It looks like if I tried wrapping a Christmas present with red velvet fabric. The dress with the chunky necklace with the lip, it's like a house hitting the market. There is a lot going on. I think if she wore like a daintier necklace and had maybe a slightly subtler lip, this would be a far different outcome. Ooh, wow, I will not be putting in an offer though. Next up we have Emma, and I don't actually hate this look. I think it is a really fun and fashion forward way to dress as a real estate agent, but I think she looks good. I think it very much fits Emma's aesthetic. I will say if I was only wearing a bandeau underneath, I would probably button the jacket. Next up we have Mary, and I will say I think this color looks phenomenal on her, and then I think that's about where the compliments end. I like the hair concepts. The execution should be executed. Next up we have Mary in this little Fendi suit. This isn't groundbreaking, but I think she looks good. I will say I do think her lips are making contact with the leather couch, which at work is something that I feel like should just never happen. This office is like an acid trip. Next up we have Nicole, and this is where I think she shit the bed. Oh my God, wow, what is this? I don't know why the first word that comes to my mind when I look at her hair is dinosaur, but take that info and do what you want with it. I wish the dress wasn't sheer, not because I don't love a good sheer moment, but I just think for this kind of dress, there's a lot going on already with the sequins and the detail. It's a very flattering dress. So I think if this were all just like solid black sequins, this would be a much different look. It looks cheap. Next up we have Chelsea, and I really loved this look. The Auto Linger sunglasses, immediate yes. This color on her is gorgeous. This leather trench. Honestly, did I understand Chelsea fighting with Brie this season? No. For someone so tiny, I don't know how she isn't exhausted carrying the fashion this season. Next up we have Chelsea, and I think she was going to lunch or something in this. Once again, this is incredible. This diesel miniskirt I feel like was made for Chelsea. And like honestly, for going to lunch, work. I mean, do I think this outfit is practical to sit and eat lunch in? No. Do I love the whole vibe and the end product? Yeah. Next up we have Chelsea at Emma's Brokers Open. I will say for a Brokers Open, this is on the edge of being inappropriate. I mean, the purse literally has its own set of lips, and I don't think they're the kind that are getting chapstick. I will say though, I think that this is such a creative and elegant look. I honestly, when I first saw it, thought it was Schiaparelli for a second. No offense to whoever's Brokers Open this was, but I would have saved this for a much more important, bigger event. Like, this is better than some Met Gala outfits I've seen. Next up we have Amanza, and this was her title sequence look, and I think she looks good. I love a good leather trench, so like, I'm eating this up. The high-waistedness of the pants is giving off a weird proportion issue. The gloves are confusing. Alrighty, and just like me watching this season, it's over. Did we enjoy this kind of video of like doing an outfit roast / review of a show? I will say it is hard because like for an award show, you kind of know the threshold. And I do know that this is like a professional setting, but it is also a reality show. I want like a Netflix show that shows them getting dressed and why they're putting on what they're putting on. You can have that one for free. Just once again, let me host the reunion, please. There were some looks that I wanted to talk about that I couldn't find photos of, and once again, I can't screenshot Netflix. So we did kind of get to a loss there because there were a lot more bad ones. I think all we've learned from this video is that, yep, money does not buy you style. There are just so many interesting looks in this show that they wear to work.
Anyways, bye.